Welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. I'm Haster alongside Benson, all the way over from England.
Yes.
Yes.
Sunny, no. It's just not sunny.
Well, now you're in sunny LA, and here we go. We're going to be playing Warhawk Blitz. Tell me a little bit about this map, Benson.
I'm really excited about Blitz Warhawk. It's one of my favorite maps, second to probably Freight. Obviously, time limit 5 minutes. Everyone should know that by now, unless this is your first ever game that you've ever watched. You switch sides as well, so we play 2 sides of competitive Blitz, and all you have to do is get to the enemy portal. Sounds simple. It's not quite as easy as it sounds, though, especially when you have 2 of the top teams in the world, the best team in Europe going against the best team in North America. I honestly expect it to be a bit closer right now, but it is Complexity who are dominating the series. They have 2-0 map count, and this is a time where, realistically, if you're a TCM fan, you need to get behind them.
And look at this, right off the break, Complexity coming out with dominating force, just pushing TCM immediately into their own spawn, and this is not good. Karma coming through the diner here, picking up another kill. He's watching his back now, perceiving that TCM is going to spawn out, but they don't. Now they do. Oh. Karma doesn't get that kill, and let's see if Moose can actually defend his flag right now. He's got Complexity players swarming in on him at the moment. One more player left alive here at back quarter, and Mad Cat loses that battle. Oh no, sorry, he actually...
Yeah, Crim killed him.
Crim took him out, yeah, so Complexity still with a lot of control here in the base of TCM.
Oh, Crimsix just running out of ammo, very inconvenient time, but it doesn't matter because another cap is going to go in. You've got Crim 8-1 with a cap to kick things off. And if I'm on TCM, I'm looking at that leaderboard, I'm thinking, oh my god, what have we got ourselves in for right now? As well, TP with a capture, and it's going to be Aches, the man with the red hair himself. He's on your screen, he's going to get outgunned by Mad Cat. Now, can TCM get an aggressive push? That's what we need to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look here. Just swap around some more. Complexity puts in another one onto the board, and now you see TP with 2 captures now for Complexity. Complexity's up to a 3-0 lead here, Benson. That is not the situation you want to be in if you're TCM. You're down 2-0 in the series, and now you're relinquishing a big kind of gap early on in the first 2 minutes of this round. Not very good.
One map away from going down into that loser's bracket, and that is not a position you want to be in. And TCM are really going to need to pull together. They need to focus on that defensive aspect first. Make sure they can stop any of those Complexity plays from sneaking in as Mad Cat tries to get the impressive 2-piece. He killed Aches. He's desperately trying to find those other Complexity plays. But the problem, Hastro, is he's all by himself. He walks around the corner, and Karma, he's going to get a very simple kill there. Marky B, he's trying to do that defensive duty, but it's very, very difficult when you have some of the best players in the world running at you.
Yeah, and here we go. Marky B does spot that player. It is going to be Crimsix who goes down. But Aches and TB both picking up kills on the way to the TCM base. So Marky B is going to be forced to hang back here, and make sure he plays a little bit of defense. But there you go, Complexity sneaks right on in between those players. That is going to be Aches, I believe, who picked up that capture. Now Crimsix is 10-1 at the moment for Complexity. He just died, but I'm going to stay with him here, and let's take a look at what he's doing right.
So Crim, he's known as being the Crimbot. That's his nickname. And if you're wondering why, it's because he is just so robotic. He just doesn't miss. Sadly, did miss that time, though. He took a very long-range gunfight on with an SMG. It's going to be always tricky. TCM have finally got that first cap on the board in from Moose, who's currently 6-6 with that cap. But 5-1 down, Hastro. It's not looking good for TCM.
Yeah, and I'm still going to stay with Crimsix here, even though every time he spawned in, since we spectated him, he gets lit up. But there we go.
That's what you did. You gave him the bad Wuju.
I know, but you know what? Looks like he's on a little bit of good Wuju now. Because right now he's got loading locked down for Complexity. He's going to be facing off against any of these players that are coming around the right side of the map. And he's slowing things down a little bit here, Benson, if you notice.
Right.
You know, it looks like Complexity's actually like, okay, we have a 5-1 lead, minute and 20 seconds left. Let's actually just slay them out and then push up the map.
That's exactly what Complexity do in pretty much every Blitz. I mean, the amount of times we've gone to listen-ins with Complexity in past tournaments, and all you'll hear is Aches say, guys, let's just outslay them now. Let's just get a lot of kills. And when you have players like Crim, like Karma, and Aches, and even TP at times on a team, any one of those players can slay like a madman possessed at any time. And that's what makes
my goodness.
There you go, point proven right there.
Yeah,
it's at its best.
Pretty much. Pretty much there. And look at this. Pushing in for more. Can he pick up these kills? Oh my goodness. That's nuts, man. Crimsix just goes off in these little waves, and it just pushes the other team back in their spawn. And now you see TP. He's got a free run all the way up to the TCM base. And now you see Aches. He's pushing through Diners. So here we go. Aches putting some shots in across the map. Connects with a few. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill. Now Karma's just playing base defense here, and he's just hanging tight. Doesn't really have much pressure on him at the moment, but finally now some TCM players are coming through the middle of the map. Crimsix now we're going to jump on his screen. He's set up over here north towards 10.
Oh, there's going to be a cap.
A player top drug picks up that one. And Crim dropped 20 on this side of Blitz.
That's, you know, pretty impressive, I guess. You know, average day in the office for Crim.
He's just 20 and 10, no big deal.
No big deal, no big deal. But TCM were able to actually sneak in another cap in the last couple of seconds there. So it's going to go into the half 5-2, still in favor of Complexity, but a 3-point differential. That's a lot better than 5. So can they come back? I want to say yes, but the key now, Hastro, has to be kill Crimsix. Shut Crimsix down, because as you said, he has those waves where he'll just go on a tear, get 5 kills, push up the map, and then all of a sudden Complexity, they're all in your base. And that's when it's just so hard to slay out. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, they just do a good job of positioning themselves to pick up a wave of kills,
right,
push up a little bit, pick up another wave of kills, and then go for the glory. So here is Crimsix on your screen again, having a huge round here versus TCM. He is 20 and 10 after the first half. This is just the beginning of the second half. You're just joining us. Complexity lead the overall best of 5 series 2-0 here in the upper bracket at the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox.
And it's Complexity in full control of the series really ever since that first domination. Moose though is going to get a kill. And you can see the bases there. Let's have a look at TP. He's going to have to do some defensive duty. He gets taken down straight in the middle of Karma. Can you just see immediately rotating back, but the blitz cap goes in. Knife on knife on knife right there. Moose jumping and gets the karate chop. Karma replies with another knife of his own. That was on Marky B. So TCM now just 2 points away from catching up to Complexity. If there's ever a momentum turner, it seems to always be in blitz. If you can win that third map, everything seems to change. But the key for TCM has to be defend your own base, because they cannot allow Complexity to keep running through. Complexity there with a cap, so it was a trade-off, still a 3-point difference.
There goes Marky B being very aggressive on the Diner side of the map, picking up a big 2-piece right there, and he just destroyed Crimsix, but TP comes in, avenges that death for Crim. We're going to switch back on board with TP here for Complexity. It is 6-3 now as the score goes up for Complexity, so 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go for TCM to get back into this one. There is a player there for TCM, but TP spots him, calls him out, and his teammate Karma picks up that kill. So now one more player left alive here for TCM. He's being a little sneaky. I don't know if TP's going to spot him if he turns this corner, but here we go. TP does have a handle on it, and it just seems like Complexity knows where you are at all times. That's
the really scary thing. I mean, the good thing if you're a TCM fan is TCM just had a couple of 30-second moment really where they had Complexity just pinned in the back of their base, and they had to slay out. The problem is Complexity are just so good at doing exactly that. This is a huge gunfight. X has missed a fair load of ammo. So did the person he was shooting at, though. So they're both going to survive that, and that's actually going to just delay Aches from getting another cap on the board. Looking at that mini-map, though, there's another play for Complexity pushing down that bottom right of your screen. And I think he may just try and play for the sneak tactic here. In fact, no, it's TP. He's picked up one. Can he pick up the second? No, he can't. That's going to be cleared out. As everything just kind of settling down a little bit now.
It is. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. I'm going to switch back over to TCM. Moose is on a little bit of a hot streak right now. He's 17 and 11, 3 caps. And I think he's trying to be aggressive here. He's really trying to bring TCM back into this one.
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to do everything he possibly can. He's got the most kills on the team. He's got the least amount of deaths, and he has all the caps. So Moose has basically stepped up and said, all right, guys, we're winning this game. This isn't an option. We're going to take this game and go into the last 2 minutes now. This is where Moose needs to step up even more if possible. And if he can get himself hyped up, because Moose is one of those players who everyone kind of thinks can be very quiet, but don't get me wrong, when Moose gets pumped up, he can get a little bit vocal, and that's going to help with the likes of Marky B, with the likes of Mad Cat. And if they can get themselves pumped, they can come back into this game, but they're going to need to start reducing this deficit very, very soon.
And Marky B, last alive for TCM there. You have one player for Cole pushed up on the map. That's going to be Crimsix actually putting a little pressure on the TCM
that should
base.
Be a cap.
But Marky B gets shut down going in for that capture, and they really got to start going now as Complexity does put in another cap. So here we go. The trade just went down. It is now 7-4. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. Surely TCM, their upper bracket is on the line right now.
It is. 70
They will
seconds.
be sent to the lower bracket very quickly if they do not manage to start putting in some captures.
There's a Complexity player who is going to get another cap, surely, unless the TCM kill goes down. It doesn't, and that's another cap
He
for
was getting
Complexity.
chased right there,
He
too.
was.
Whoever
There
from
was a player
TCM spotted him.
So close. And right now, it is the Complexity show. They are just proving exactly why they are the best Call of Duty team in the world, going toe-to-toe with Europe's best, and just taking them out 3-0. It's going to be impossible pretty much now. I mean, you look at the map. I mean, TCM have one player relaying. I think that's actually, he's gone down, so there is going to be no chance now of TCM coming back into this game.
Yeah, and that is going to do it. Complexity makes quick work of TCM Gaming here at the Call of Duty Championship. That is going to be a fast 3-0 win for this Cole squad, coming in hot, taking down the European champion TCM Gaming.
And if I'm any of the teams left in that upper bracket, Hastro, I'm sitting looking at this game, I'm thinking, oh Lord, I wish Complexity won at the US final, because they seem more motivated now than they ever have. Some amazing score. Crim just dropped 35 kills.
Yeah, and he went huge in the first side and is about a little bit of the same in the second side, adding 15 more to his first half total. And there's your final kill cam. Aches going big during that round as well. Even though he had he went 13-23, it still pushed his team to victory.
I'm telling you, it's the red hair.
Yep.
That's what it is. The red hair is a factor.
Yeah, but they've been wearing red for a little while and winning a lot of things. So
color red.
Just the color red.
It's the color red. There you go. So
well, there you go. The handshake's coming down. There's Mad Cat and Crim 6 giving a little handshake there. But here are your replays, Benson, coming off of that last Blitz game mode. There you see a little knee slide.
I love those knee slides. I really do. And you have Marky B, who managed to find his way all the way to Bar. Some good defensive plays from him. As you see that overview, Marky B and Gunshi doing everything they can to defend, and then there's Aches, the sneaky little ninja, just ran straight behind them all as if they weren't even there.
And there you go, Crim6 coming through again. Crim6 has some nasty shots right here, picking up that nasty two-piece. Very nice shots, well placed. I mean, automatic aim right there. And now you see a couple players going down in the base, and I believe that is going to be the TCM base. Complexity coming in, picking up a cap right there. And now we have Marky B on your screen. That was where he got shut down. He was the only one applying pressure right there when they had to apply it. Marky B doing everything he could. He just couldn't make it happen in the end. Complexity, so strong, Vincent. Yeah,
they are just very, very dominant. That was just kind of a brief trailer, if you will, as to exactly why Complexity are considered the best team in the world by pretty much everyone. But what makes it interesting is, will they face SB in the bracket? And if they do, are we going to see a replay of the US finals? Or is Complexity, have they just got that bone to pick? Are they going to come out and say, hey, you beat us last time, not this time?
Yeah, I mean, SB is looking so strong too, coming off some wins here, and they're in the second round now. They're going to be facing Optic Gaming. That's going to be a big-time matchup. But other people we have to pay attention to, Epsilon looked really hot against Optic as well. And that is a UK team also coming through, so a very, very good team in Epsilon. Well, you know what, Benson? I think that everybody out there has been pleased by the matches so far.
Oh, definitely.
That TCM Gaming Complexity game was huge, but right now we're going to catch a quick update from Justine on the floor.
All right, so I'm down here with Complexity now. You guys just 3-0'd. Obviously, you must be pretty excited.
Yeah, most definitely. We're looking like we're in our championship form that you guys have seen us in the past couple of months. We feel really confident right now. TCM's a great team, but we just outclassed them.
Now, also, I've noticed some red hair. Why did you not go with the red hair? I don't understand. I mean, it looks really great.
Pat and Ian, Aches and Crim, they put it out on Twitter, 10,000 retweets, and they'll dye their hair red.
Actually, I did see that. Now that you mentioned that, I was like, okay, well, it looks really good. So I think maybe 20,000 retweets. The rest of you guys need to carry through.
You can do that. If you go and retweet that same tweet, me and Damon will do it. 20K.
All right, you guys heard it here first. 20K. We've got 2 more. Could we do it live on the stream? Maybe we'll see.
We could.
We'll see. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm super excited. Is there any other strategy that you have going into this? I mean, you guys have a lot of games still coming up.
Basically, just got to keep doing what we're doing. Stay confident throughout the tournament. Sometimes we slow down a little bit, slow down our tempo a little bit. We just can't do that at all. The more aggressive we are, we're just way better at doing it than anyone else. So just keep doing what we're doing.
So for anyone just tuning in, could you give them a recap of what happened yesterday leading up to today?
The pool play? Yeah, we went 3-0. We lost a map to Orbit, and 3-0 the other 2 matches versus Vex Revenge and I forgot the other team's name, the Dutch team. But they're all good matches. We went 3-0 though. We played a little bit worse yesterday, in my opinion, but now we're really seem to be gearing up for these, high-class matches. We finally got our bracket, so we're excited to see our road to the final.
So next up, we have Strictly Business versus Optic. Do you want to give us any predictions here?
That is wild. I'm going to go with SB 3-0 just because I feel like they're on sort of a similar level as us. They seem to be, they had a good match against Envy. They won 3-1, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and predict them to win.
All right, guys, well, stay tuned because we have that game coming up. Good luck to you guys. 20,000 retweets. Let's do it. See you guys. I'll send it back up to you guys at the booth.
I need to find that tweet.
If you get 30,000 retweets, I'll dye my hair red.
I would say 40,000, but my hair's already
Support
red,
those
so.
complexity guys and give them a few retweets.
Yeah, I think we should find that tweet. 20,000 live on stream. That'd be kind of cool. We need to make that happen. I'm just saying.
That'd be awesome. Well, look at this, Benson. We have a bracket update for you now. Let's break this thing down. As you can see, the Trident T1 Daughters, all the way from Australia, have done it again. Moving on to the second round, they'll be facing off against Rise Nation, who picked up another big win over Vex. So Trident T1 Daughters took down the French squad, Vitality Returns, and Rise took down Vex. So they will be facing off in that second round.
And then you can see Optic Gaming versus Team Caliber. Optic were the ones that took that. SP versus Envious, Strictly Business. That said, so Optic versus SP at round 2. Can you believe just a round 2? Immunity and Face, that's still going on right now over on the Charlie station. The winner of that is going to meet Epsilon Esports, the UK team, as you said earlier on, Hastro. They looked very, very good against Optic Gaming earlier on today, back in the group stages. And this is how the lower bracket is starting to set up. Round number 1, Vitality Returns versus Vex Revenge. The S&Ds in that are going to be insane. You can quote me on that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will be. And then you have the massive
I can't believe
matchup
that.
in Team Caliber versus Envy. Huge game right there. And, I mean, those are 2 of the top 5 teams in North America, and they're facing off against each other. So that's going to be a big, massive matchup. And Vitality Rises and TCM Gaming awaiting down there in the lower part of that lower bracket. So, Benson, the matches have not disappointed so far today. They've been, the talent is amazing.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So we're going to go ahead to a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.